our workout.
Shoulder day.
It was really good. I really enjoyed it.
What did we hit?
We hit rear, then we went into we hit front, lateral, rear, then we went to lateral, then we went to front, and then rear again.
Yeah, we supersetted the first tricep. We supersetted front and lateral, and then we isolated rear, and then the last, I guess, giant set you could consider it.
Kettlebell, then we did front press, so then we did, and then we hit rear delt again for face pulls, and then we did traps.
Yeah. Overall, killer.
It's really good. I actually really like this pre-workout because it didn't give me crazy jitters. The taste was definitely like way out there, but I really liked it. I think that, honestly, I kind of want to try it again.
Honestly, I would try it again. Maybe not to the dome, but
maybe not with zero sleep.
Zero sleep, straight to the dome. I mean, I'll probably go to the dome again because I have to, but I was really surprised that I didn't crash halfway through. I really thought I was going to.
Yeah, definitely for the traps I started feeling a little bit, but I'm happy because of that was our last thing, right?
That was our last thing?
I was like, you know what? That's fine. I'm okay with the crash during the last thing because it's almost 8 o'clock too here, so it's like it's starting to wind down for the day, but yeah.
It was, I was really surprised I didn't crash A, but B, it was like, I liked the ratio between citrulline, beta-alanine, and just the caffeine overall because I felt like, okay, folks.
Sorry.
No, that's good, man. Let the fans know what's up. Okay, now we're back in the dark. But like I was saying, like it was a good mixture. Like I wasn't crazy itchy. I felt enough where I was like, okay, let's get going. Yeah. Caffeine was there. Everything was overall good. Like it wasn't excess and it wasn't too little. So I thought the ratio was really good. Ratio was good.
It's like, the guy's name's like Chris Gethin or something like that. He's British.
What I don't know where the things, what company was that? It was...
Oh gosh, it's Caged.
Caged, yep. It
and
was like masked cage or something like that.
Yeah, Chris. It's like
also Instagram is still down, so I was just even gonna search his name on Instagram, but
Chris Gethin, that guy.
Okay,
you've seen him.
I know you're talking about. Yeah,
you've seen him before. He's all tatted up. He did a ton of like bodybuilding vlogs. He's kind of more into the scientific side of things.
He's natural.
Yeah. I don't think so. There's no way.
He's definitely not.
And then on top of that, he actually trained with Dorian Yates for that whole blood and guts thing for bodybuilding.
Oh, did he? Mm-hmm. That black and white?
Yep. No. It was for bodybuilding.
Oh, the page. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, the programming.
Bodybuilding.com. Yeah, the whole blood and guts programming.
What was the black and white mini series on? Was that Dorian?
That's Dorian, and that is the true blood and guts.
That's what I thought.
That is the true blood and guts, but like. He did the blood and guts variation of a workout of showing everybody.
It was like a workout thing on
bodybuilding.
Bodybuilding, yeah. I almost said Blackboard. I'm thinking of jeez.
But yeah, I mean, like he's done a really good job of his supplements. I feel like a lot of people don't really like. It was weird because since the ratios, it's like 274 milligrams of caffeine.
It was weird. It's not like 275 or 250 or 300.
Yeah. To where people go, I'm just going to do a straight up 300 because scientifically says that if you were to do 300 milligrams, then like that's the optimal caffeine for in a day or whatever. Like that's. He's like, no, I'm just gonna do my own thing, and like he started mixing his own stuff, and which like I've even seen him do like Instagram stuff to where he goes into the actual lab and like
is that right?
Yeah, he actually goes into the whole foundry of like how they make it and everything else like that, and he goes, I'm gonna take you behind the scenes and we're just gonna film and do all this other stuff.
Sure.
So it's very appealing to see people like that do that. So.
At least he's passionate about it and cares enough to show you kind of like how he formulates it, what he does, and how he does it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Whereas you have people like, I do appreciate that Dana Lynn Bailey, and I mean, even, who's another one? Even Dorian Yates, right? Dorian Yates has his own supplement company, DY Nutrition. The thing is that they don't really go into the whole depths of like, here's what we do scientifically. Here's the behind the scenes on like, here's all the lab stuff, right? It's like, honestly, they could be really bullshitting you and just putting whatever in there, right?
Sure.
And which that's what, honestly, I think a lot of them do, specifically with proprietary blends, right? I mean, like, if they have their own matrix or whatever like that, they can eliminate that caffeine and just bring up the beta-alanine or the niacin for you to quote unquote feel it.
But when actuality it's not working anymore, so then a shot of coffee or something like that.
Exactly,
right?
exactly.
You know
So
what I
it's
mean?
kind of like you're just putting foreign objects into your body. So
And you really just got to feel out like what works for you, what your body responds to, whether you have a high caffeine tolerance, whether beta alanine hits you differently than other
totally.
people. You know what I mean?
Totally.
So I feel like, like not speaking scientifically, but just like subjectively speaking, like I feel like there's no pre-workout. Like what pre-workout that's going to work better for me is probably not going to be better for you.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
It's going to be like there's a pre-workout that's going to let you lift to your maximal capacity rather than me. I would probably have to have a different kind just because of our caffeine differences or what hits us different in our body mass index and all that other stuff.
I've actually been thinking about taking a hiatus on caffeine again.
Yeah?
Because of the fact that, well, one, so like...
Do you see yourself becoming more dependent on it? Like needing it throughout the day more?
Depending on it, and then on top of that, depending on what type of level I take, I do get some sort of paranoia.
How many milligrams do you usually take in a day, average?
I usually stop at 400.
You probably have 400 a day.
Yeah, which is not that bad.
Which is that's the I guess the daily like.
The big thing is that like, so for me, being a part of social and knowing a lot of details of like what's happening going on in the world, right? Mm-hmm. A lot of deaths occur. So like in my head, right? I see someone they're like died at the age of 46, died at the age of 32, and then like in my head I'm like, shit, what am I doing? Right,
guys, this channel's coming to an end. We're not doing pre-workout.
No.
I'm just kidding.
I mean, like, I'm just saying, like, maybe in the next couple of months of years, I don't know.
Sure.
But like, I mean, I used to not take caffeine at all, and then
sure, me too.
And like, I believe it was about 2 years ago, I took a 3 to 4 month hiatus.
Yeah.
Of caffeine. And
honestly, I bet that was really, really good. Not only for your body, but maybe the first week, 2 weeks was awful.
Vascular.
But then I'm sure afterwards you're like, dang, this was amazing.
I felt so thick and then vascular, and I wasn't stressing out a lot of.
Well, does caffeine bloat you? Have we talked about that? Do you feel bloated when you take caffeine in?
No, I don't.
I sometimes do. It just depends, I guess.
With carbonation, probably.
Yeah, like, see, that's the thing. Like sometimes even with like. You guys know, like, I drink Monster, like, it's water, but I feel like sometimes with Monster, sometimes I feel bloated, sometimes I don't. And maybe it's just what whatever other food or drink I have that day.
A lot of sodium, probably.
Sodium, maybe stuff like that. But I feel okay, not necessarily bloated all the time. But I know a lot of other people who, like, they'll drink a Monster, or even just pop does it for them, like, with just low caffeine, and they'll feel bloated for like, the whole day.
Interesting.
Which is really weird.
Interesting, yeah.
Well, that kind of goes back into like how pre-workout was going to hit me differently than it would hit you differently, right?
Yeah, that's honestly why I kind of even just like stop taking energy drinks sometimes, and like instead of taking 2 energy drinks a day, I'll do 1 in the morning and then I'll do a caffeine pill later on.
Sure.
And with that, I mean, like I get that caffeine in me, but at the same time, again, like I said, I mean, for some reason, I start getting into my own headspace.
Yeah.
And it's to the point where I'm like, okay, I really need to stop getting into my own headspace.
Yeah. Well, I tell you what, my mom, dude, she sends me home. Like, she knows how much Monster I drink, dude, and she has sent me articles. And I have a couple aunts who are like nurses, ER nurses, and stuff like that. And they'll be like, dude, you gotta lay off the Monsters. And I know I need to. And I've been really good about it, actually. Like laying off, dialing it down to 1, maybe 2 a day, which is compared to what I was doing, which is night and day, honestly. But they would send me articles like. Young people like even 40s, 30s, late 20s who die in the gym after taking pre-workout mixed with the Monster, and then you know what I mean?
Yeah, and which at that point, that's when people are just like, okay, you have to realize you are combining a stimulant with another stimulant. Like,
and then you're gonna go maximize your heart rate on the treadmill. You're gonna go kill yourself on the treadmill.
Exactly.
Like, you just have to know what you're doing. And I'm not saying that you can't take a pre-workout in, let's say, a Red Bull, and you're not gonna die necessarily if you go to the gym, right?
But if you space it out, I mean, like, that's
fine. And like I said, upwards of 400 milligrams is kind of what the average upper limit is for
kind of feel
kind of the baseline, right?
Yeah, feel at your own limit.
Yeah.
So I mean, like typically for me, I stop at 400.
Yep.
But I think I need to actually boil it down to closer to 200.
Yeah. I think for me, I feel pretty decent throughout the day if I just maybe have a monster around 2 o'clock, or if I have like 150 milligrams around 2, and I'm coasting, I'm fine.
Let me ask you this. Are you willing to try a non-stimulant pre-workout?
Yeah, I would.
Okay.
I would try that.
Okay.
It would be interesting to see how my body would react, or like the difference between that.
Yeah,
you know?
it's almost like a placebo kind of thing, right? And so that's another thing too, is that like the non-stimulant pre-workouts, like they're going to quote unquote hit you, but it's not going to be like heart.
So is that just no caffeine then?
Pretty much.
Is that what it is?
It's
like
like
beta-alanine in it, citrulline, and stuff like that?
I think so. I haven't really looked much into it, but
That'd be interesting to look at, actually.
there's a lot of no stim,
Yeah.
so.
I'm sure it's kind of like almost, I guess you could couple that with maybe like non-alcoholic beer, right?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
still want like, you still want to drink, or you still want that pre-workout, right?
Right.
But it's going to be a way less dialed down version, but your body's still thinking, hey, I'm still getting that
The
pre-workout,
whole
right?
placebo effect
Yep,
being like,
that's what it is.
Yeah, I mean that's like even with like what is it? Stress level moistures, or like any sort of things like that, right? People are like, oh, it's relaxing me. It's like, well, no, not really.
Well,
it's just
If we look at the science, it's not, but
there's someone at work. Oh my gosh, like I used to love the smell of menthol.
yeah.
Of
Like cigarettes?
no. I'm sorry, the menthol of like lotion,
Okay.
right?
Like rubbing alcohol?
No.
Menthol.
Or is it menthol or is it menthol? I don't know. But anyway, it's that spearmint smell. Icy hot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, stuff like that.
Yeah. But like lotion style for like stress reliever. I used to
Mm-hmm.
love it. Right. But someone at my work.
Where's it? Like in a lotion form or something?
Yeah. It's for a stress reliever.
Okay.
So like it's
Sore
supposed,
muscles and stuff like that?
No, it's supposed to actually just relax you like overall, right? But she uses it so frequently.
You're just like, I am gonna throw up if I smell this.
It is so irritable now. Now that I smell it, I absolutely hate it.
Really?
Yeah. And with Shelby, you're right. I'm sorry. She hates that smell.
Yeah.
She hates that smell, and I'm just like, now I cannot stand it. I cannot stand it at all.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my gosh.
See, that reminded me, like, I used to love the smell of, like, Vicks Vapor Rub.
That's kind of the same thing, yeah.
I used to love that, dude. And then I think I was sick, or I think my sister was maybe sick, or somebody was sick, and they were wearing it, like, for a week straight, right?
Oh, no.
And then I was just like, I'm gonna throw up if I got a headache if I smelled it,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And so ever
for
since
me,
then, I can't smell it, dude.
For me, it just like turns on a switch. I'm like, oh, I'm a little bit irritable right now.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I do not.
Do you think that's that smell, or do you think that that's
the person.
also that? I was
It's
gonna
the
say,
person.
do you think it's the smell, or is it the person?
It's the person, I promise you. But I mean, it just makes it worse because now
Sure,
I
because
can't.
now you're triggered. So if
I
somebody,
can't fucking smell it anymore.
so now if you're walking in the mall and you smell that, you're like, "There's Jill. Where the fuck is Jill at?" Or who? You know what I mean? Yeah.
yeah. I'm not gonna say her name, but yeah, she.
Yep.
Oh man, she gets on my nerves multiple times. So
That's hilarious.
she's an old lady that thinks she's the know-it-all. That's all I'm gonna say.
That's all you need, folks.
But anyway, so episode 9.
Episode 9, folks. I mean, next episode, and we're double digits.
Double digits.
I should make party hats or something for us, huh?
We are, yeah.
We'll have to send it off the bank. I got the next pre-workout.
Okay.
I got the next pre-workout for us. I'm excited. It'll be a surprise for not only you, but the fans as well. We got to do something big, though. It's episode 10. We're double digits, dude.
Double digits.
We're killing it, man.
Yep. And then I think once we get to 25 after that. Once we get to 25, we'll do
Dude, once we have
something
a 25, dude, we're going to be in a log cabin somewhere, dude. We're going to have a studio. We're going to be somewhere legit. We're going to have mics set up, dude. It's going to be legit.
Mic setup. Yeah, no, I definitely got to get this on iTunes pretty soon.
Dude,
which
we're going to, dude, you know what?
that's actually pretty easy too, by the way.
Is it? Mm-hmm. Really?
Yep, I know exactly how to do it. The only thing is that it costs a little bit, but it's like, it's not really that much. It just, for like, there's a platform out there that you can actually upload everything to,
And then it distributes it to iTunes. Okay.
well, not Spotify. Spotify, you actually have to claim your own. For Spotify and SoundCloud. But then if you do it for this specific platform, it will distribute through Google Play, iTunes, and then I forgot what else it's called, but it's another podcast platform kind of thing.
Stitcher?
It's Stitcher, and then it's Stitcher, and then you can even go one more after that. So I mean, like it's pretty legit. Like it's pretty legit, but like you can set it up to where you can just literally upload it, and then you can put in the description and tags, and then it will just distribute, and within the 24 hours it will upload.
Heck yeah, dude.
Yeah, so
right on.
Looking into that.
Last question here, just for my own sake. I mean, I was going to ask you off camera, but let's just ask on. What apps do you use for, or what, like, give me a free app or something easy to do as far as thumbnails for YouTube.
Thumbnails for YouTube?
Thumbnails for YouTube. Is there a free app out there that you can use? Or
I mean, I would do Canva.
Canva, and that's a free app that you can use?
I mean, it's not an app, but it is.
It's like a website?
Yeah, it's a website. It's free.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Canva.
a website.
Canva, folks, I needed to know that. I needed to know what's going on. I usually just, when I upload a YouTube video, I just put the one that they give me, which is obviously not what you want to do.
Yeah, so
Canva, folks, there you go.
Yeah, Canva, and then the best part is that they have almost every single social like dimensions.
Oh, okay.
So like if you're wanting to change even your YouTube logo, they can do that. If you're wanting to change your YouTube cover photo, they can do that.
Yep. And just for the sake of argument here, I need to look into setting up like a, you know how like when Gym Talk drops, or like it says Grant and Shelby, like you have like your intro, right?
Yeah.
Like I need to set something up with that too.
Oh, okay.
So we'll mess with that. So we got some stuff cooking here.
So like for me, that intro is actually, I need to start creating that intro. So I need to create it as a project, so then I can just put that project inside.
And I'm pretty sure you can save that as a preset, can't you? And just put that on each video, like at the beginning.
Yeah. But the only thing is that like I want to put like episode 8, episode 9,
sure,
or do whatever.
And just edit it each time. Like you can click in it, and where 7, take the 7 out, put an 8.
So I have to make it as a project, and then I can do whatever, and then I would have to make that, and then I put it into this video, and then all that. So, but typically, I actually remake it every single time. But for the other intro video for my other videos, that one I just made it as a really quick small video, and then the title screen I actually remake every single time.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. Okay.
So like the Grant and Shelby unboxing, all of that, like that's me while I'm editing everything, and which I took that from other influencers that typically did their snippets, and which I need to update that snippet for sure, because it's a little old. It's
all right.
It's all the way back in 2017 and 2018. So
yeah, you're fine. You're gold.
Yeah.
More than I can say.
Anyway, the battery's about to die.
Anyway, so we'll check out. But thanks for guys, English, I swear, guys, I know how to speak. Every time I'm in front of the camera, like my tongue gets twisted. I don't know. Anyway, guys, thanks for checking in. Episode 9, 10's coming soon. Grant's going a little vacay here, a work vacay anyway. We'll see when we get back in the groove of things here. It won't be too long. So
so that will be coming out. So this will be coming out in like 2 weeks.
Yeah,
which is awesome. Which is
awesome. So you guys look good 2 weeks later, you know. Shoot. Woo! All right, guys. Well, thanks for checking in. We'll see you next time.
See ya.